You know, there are some artists that come here to the Mid-South Audio Stage that are just so good. We beg them for a repeat performance, and guess what? Today's guest is absolutely no exception. With us this afternoon is Sarah Bernstein. This is your 5th time with us, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining us again. So let me ask you, what have you been up to since the last time we saw you?
Well, I've been in New York for 10 years now.
Oh my.
It's been very exciting, but I'm still singing, still songwriting, and got quite a few new songs since then.
Now you've performed a lot of places too. Tell us about some of where you've been.
I have. I did 6 live shows this year, 4 in New York, 1 in New Jersey, and 1 in Los Angeles.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for coming back to be with us today.
I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to be home.
It is a privilege to have you here this afternoon. So you've got a music video out, right?
I have a music video coming out to my single Somewhere in Astoria at the very end of the year. I'm very excited. It's going to be my little send-off for 2023. Yep.
Please let us know about that. We'll be sure to talk about it and brag about you here on DelmarvaLife.
Okay.
Will. So what are you doing for us today?
Today I'm singing Somewhere in Astoria for you, just me and my guitar. Yes, and then I'm going to do a Christmas song, an original Christmas song.
Sarah Bernstein, you're the best. Thank you for being. I'm not going to get in your way anymore, Sarah Bernstein.
Thank you so
You're
very
on the
much.
Mid-South Audio Stage.
Picture you somewhere in Astoria, with the kids on the couch and the TV on, the wife in the house and the perfect lawn. Somewhere in Astoria, somewhere in Astoria. Hey, you can be honest. Is this really what you wanted? Is your conscience haunted? And when you think of your promise, does it bother you at all then? You stole from me what you gave to her. When anybody asks, to tell them you're somewhere in Astoria. Picture you somewhere in Astoria, the kids on the couch and the TV on, the wife in the house and the perfect lawn. Somewhere in Astoria, somewhere in Astoria. Pretend it was all a reaction, caught up in the throes of passion. But the memories faded, and when you woke in the morning, did you cry a tear of mourning? For the life we lived, for what you did, lay out at night and picture it somewhere in Astoria. Picture you somewhere in Astoria, kids on the couch and TV on, the wife in the house, the perfect lawn. Somewhere in Astoria, somewhere in Astoria. I used to pray that you'd come back to me, only if you changed, only if you changed. Now that I see her living our dream, I know it wasn't meant for me. I'm not supposed to be somewhere in Astoria, somewhere in Astoria, with the kids in the house as a wife. Somewhere in Astoria, you're somewhere in Astoria. Picture you somewhere in Astoria, on the couch, the TV on, with the wife in the house and the perfect lawn. Somewhere in Astoria, somewhere in Astoria. Oh, 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 oh. Somewhere in Astoria, somewhere in Astoria. Thank you.